Hi guys, I'm Seonkyoung Longast, as you guys should know. So anyways, I'm here to celebrate our 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. I cannot describe how grateful I am for you guys to be here. It's just surreal for me that I started YouTube channel really long time ago. I think like 2011, and I never knew that I will hit 2 million subscribers on YouTube and having this amazing community. That it means the world to me. So thank you so much to choose to be here on your precious time, on your precious life. So I'm really thankful and grateful for that. So anyways, to celebrate our 2 million subscribers on YouTube on this channel, I decided to do a Q&A video. So I did my very first and last Q&A video really long time ago while I was still living in Roseville, California, maybe 9 years ago. So yeah, it's almost a decade ago. So I'm gonna do the Q&A. So thank you so much for all of you who congratulated and asked a question about it. I'm super excited and thrilled to answer all those questions. So let's get begin. I noticed a lot of questions is actually coming from about my new plant-based life. So I'm super excited to answer all those questions as well. The first question is from Beep Hottest. Congratulations! I'm just curious if anyone else in your family has gone plant-based too. My mom recently went plant-based and my dad is slowly converting as well. Yes. So Jacob actually decided to go plant-based with me. I think about a month later after I became plant-based. The biggest reason I think because he didn't want to cook separately by himself. He just decided to eat whatever I cook. When I told him I'm going to be plant-based, he said he will be a pescatarian the vegetarian who still eats seafood. So that's how he has been for a month. And a month later, he just decided to do plant-based and give it a shot. So yeah, I'm really grateful for Jacob became plant-based with me, made my plant-based journey so much easier and so much more pleasant doing with the loved one. It's huge encouragement, which is it was a huge help for me to keep going as well. There was a lot of doubts and if this was the right choice and all that stuff. But when you have your loved one that being there with you, be there for you and with you, being accountable, that is just a huge. When I became plant-based, I thought it will be more of my diet change, to be honest. But it turned out to my life-changing moment because when you change what you eat and what you consume, that is very different than majority society and majority people are doing. You just have to change your lifestyle because it's like example when I go out with my friends, it's a huge difference now. Either I have to eat before I go out because the restaurant or bar doesn't have any plant-based option for me, or I'm sick and tired of eating just lettuce and French fries and overpriced. When I remove all the stuff on the salad, they still charge me the same. I think that's a big no-no. Going out, bar and restaurant and hanging out with friends and family has changed a lot. So that's why I said it's life-changing experience. So I won't recommend you like that hardly like be plant-based. It's amazing, to be honest, because it's not easy. What I recommend you to do is actually eat more plant-based food when you can and when you have a choice and reduce the animal products that you are consuming. The second question is from Weebam. Congratulations! I've been following for you for some time and love all the plant-based recipes you've been sharing. Will you be releasing a cookbook in the near future? I thought you never asked. Well, you guys been asking me crazy about my cookbook. So it's been a really while that I thought I should publish a cookbook. I've actually reached out or reached by few publishers from New York and California, big publishers, and we just couldn't worked it out. I guess the deal that we both agree, and I was kind of pushing aside. I'm like, well, my recipe has all the written recipes that you guys can print with the step-by-step pictures and 1 to 2, 3 minute videos that is shorter than YouTube version, like a real quick tutorial videos on the website too. Like, what's the need of a cookbook? I don't get it. I'm like, I don't see it. Why? And I've been like that. It was a very selfish thought, to be honest, because I should like really thought about you, that you want from me that tangible cookbook. Recently, very luckily, a new project about cookbook just came along to me, and yes, I will be releasing cookbook this year. I know it's crazy. I'm so excited, and I know the next question will become on the comment is that cookbook will be plant based? So my answer is this first cookbook will be plant-based cookbook. And I'm super excited because some of those recipes doesn't exist anywhere on my website, YouTube, any social media, but only in the cookbook. Super excited. Every single recipe on the cookbook will have the final product picture so you know what you're cooking, because that's me. When I'm looking at the cookbook, the recipe doesn't have a final product picture, I don't cook that dish. It's just me. And then I want to make sure that you guys can judge by the recipe, not you have to read all the through. Instead, you can just look at the picture right next to the recipe and you can decide either you want to try that recipe or not, even though you must try all of my recipes. Yeah, I'm releasing cookbook this year very soon. I'm super excited. Publisher and I were talking about either I should publish the regular recipes, the traditional Asian recipes that I have. We actually put that on the side for now. It's not a no and close the door, to be honest, because I do have all those recipes still available on YouTube and website. I just not feel right about publishing those recipes as a cookbook and selling to you guys. We don't know yet, but if you guys let us know on the comment, please let me know. We will decide either as a second or third or later cookbook, either I should release and publish those my old recipe cookbook or not. Let us know on the comment what you're thinking about me publishing not only plant-based cookbook that coming this year, but maybe possibility of publishing regular recipe that I used to do cookbook. Let me know. So next question is lovely Chrislyn. Congratulations on reaching 2 million. Thank you. I love watching your vlogs and I especially love your recipe. Thank you so much. I've watched you before you went plant-based vegan and made your recipes for my family and to enjoy. I'm trying to incorporate more veggies in my cooking. You truly are living the life in Maui. Thank you. So her question is, do you guys plan on growing your family? And where are your favorite places you like to go out eat at in Maui? I believe this question is about our family plan. If you are new, you probably don't know, but Jacob actually had a daughter from previous marriage. Her name is Trinity, and so she's my stepdaughter. And we are very happy with the family size we have right now, to be honest. To answer the question, we do not have any plan to grow our family, and Bella will be probably the last. Bella is, by the way, our cat who adopted us in Hawaii. Bella is our last family member probably that we accepted. Well, I will not say never, but for a long time. Tika 92. Congratulations. So happy for you. Thank you. My question to you is, do you ever miss eating meat? And do you feel that you will ever run out of vegan recipes? So actually, hoping somebody asked this question. Do I miss eating meat? Yes. Do Jacob eating meat? Yes. We do miss eating meat. I'm not gonna lie. Meat, seafood, dairy, they are delicious. They're really good taste on your mouth. The reason why I'm being plant-based and why I choose to have this journey is a lot stronger reason why. I've been plant-based for 13 months now, over 13 months now. And I think about, let's say, less than 5 times I actually put non-plant-based food in my mouth. Couple of times because I was craving so bad and my family were eating in front of me, I just took a bite of it. And a couple of times it was kind of social gathering that I couldn't, you know what I mean. So all of that times, except one time, I all had to spill out. Except one time, I just had to swallow. Like it was so appropriate to me to spit out. But the reason why I spit it out is because it was kind of gross tasting to me. Like I couldn't even believe it. So one was a little cookie that has a lot of milk and dairy in it. As soon as I took a bite, I like literally and I had to brush my teeth right away. I could not take the milk and dairy flavor in my mouth. Like I got grossed by it. I never actually had meat, but I had a piece of scallop and it wasn't good. I did not miss that texture and I did not miss that seafoody smell. But I think it's that not that I miss the taste and the flavor of the meat, but I think I miss that atmosphere, the vibe that came with the meat. Does that make sense? So I miss the backyard barbecue party with people. I miss that charcoal, the smoking smell on the grill that you never get by grilling vegetables and the social gathering together with people. I miss those moments, but not actual pork ribs or brisket. Like I don't miss that food, but I miss that what is coming with the food. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to create that with plant-based food, but it's been only 1.5 years compared to 37 years that I've been eating everything. So I'm just trying to be patient that it takes a time, probably a long time, to create new memories to cherish on. And I'm sorry the light is like kind of bright and darker because I'm relying on the light, just only natural light, and the sun is show and hide kind of deal. But anyways, yeah. The second part is feel you will ever run out of vegan recipes. No, I don't see any difference. Vegan recipes and regular recipes, they are all the same. If I'm gonna run out vegan recipes, means I will run out regular animal-based recipes as well. There's so many things to do without meat in cooking, and I'm actually exploring a lot more different way of cooking and a lot more being creative to create different textures and different flavors with plant-based ingredients that I'm able to use, that which I'm having so much fun. So the answer to that is no, and I'm having so much fun. Next question is from Kali Cockrell. Congratulations, thank you. If you could tell your past self something you have learned after all this time of making YouTube videos, what would it be? Good question. I will tell young Seonkyoung, 10 years younger, Seonkyoung아, consistency is the key. Consistency. Quality improvement is great. You being artistic is great. You being creative is great. Everything is great. But what's the most important thing is consistency. That's the key. Now I'm talking about the YouTube, not general life, but YouTube. So yeah, that will be my first advice that I will tell myself. And the second thing actually I want to say is keep changing, keep improving, but keep it as who you are. That's my second advice. Question 2, do you have any regrets about starting a YouTube channel? Let me think if I ever regretted. There's time that I wish no one knows me. I know I'm not by any means like celebrity or anything, but I'm more known than regular people that who doesn't have any YouTube channel or social media, having a big followers. You know what I mean? There's a time that I wish no one knew me, no one knows or cares about what I'm gonna do next kind of time. But I never regret the fact that I did the YouTube. Because of YouTube, I met you guys. I was able to create this community with you guys, which is so beautiful. And because of YouTube, I personally grow so much. I personally grew so much as a person who I am has grew with you guys. And as a cook, I grew. My career grew. I got a lot more thicker skin now. My English has improved. So everything in my life, personal and the other side, all around, I got better person after I did the YouTube. So I went through some of the burnout times, but whenever the burnout time comes, I was able to travel and made completely different YouTube videos, which is just my travel series, like the life in Korea and life in Japan, things like that. So yeah, burnout came through, but I know, oh, it's getting really dark right now. Those hard times come as a creator that I don't have any new ideas, I don't know what to do, and stuff like that. But then I know those hard times also will pass by, as well as my good moments when I had a new viral video, or I just got a huge followers, and like, oh my gosh, I'm having amazing deals with brands, and those like great moments also passing by. You know what I mean? So the hardship, the good ship, if you say, both are come and go. So I don't really worry about burnout and things like that anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Exumong Fitch, she said, congratulations. You deserve it. Thank you so much. You're so talented. Oh, thank you. Our question is, do you sometimes wish you became plant-based earlier? Have you lost weight? What does your family think about you being plant-based? Do I wish to become plant-based earlier? By the way, I don't call myself vegan because my main focus that has changed is only my diet, not my purchasing other stuff. That I try to like aware of. I'm not purchasing more leathers or things like that, but I'm not like, know how to explain. I'm willing to do better, but then I'm not gonna just flip upside down my life that way either. Does that make sense? Because I'm a human and I slowly change and adapt. Because if I just change everything at one time, that I might not enjoy it, and I just go back to where I was. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, anyways, that's a different talk. So, do I wish to become plant-based early? No. I wish I became plant-based later. I honestly, there's a time that I wish I became plant-based after I travel like entire world. That after I taste the real mozzarella in Italy, the real Napoli, the what do you call Napoli pizza. I wish I became plant-based after I eat the real croissant dipping in the hot choco in Paris. I have those thoughts in my head. Why did I become plant-based a little too early before I experienced all that? You know what? Maybe I'll travel and I will eat them. Who cares? I'm a human. I'm only human. Nowadays, being plant-based is so easy with all those amazing meat substitute products that are out. A lot of restaurants are finally adopting plant-based menus on their menu, which is I'm so grateful. So, I mean, this is a great time to be plant-based. So, no, I don't wish to be plant-based any earlier than when I became. The other question was, have you lost weight? Yes, I have. So when I made a video of why I became plant-based, the very first video I made about a year ago, I said I lost about 10 pounds, right? And plus that, I lost 15 more pounds till now. So 13 months of being plant-based, I lost about 25 pounds. Besides plant-based food, I also do yoga every morning, 1 hour, 2 plus more, that I enjoy so much, that I love challenging my body because I know more I challenge, more I grow. So I've been loving doing yoga. My favorite yoga that I'm so into right now is Travis Elliott. If you wanna look him up, definitely do so. He also has a YouTube channel. Try some of his yoga as a fantastic. Yeah, I'm doing the what do you call level up 108 program that he has. It's amazing. I think after I did that yoga, my body toned up so much. So I'm really grateful for. So what does my family think about me being plant-based? So Jacob, obviously, he's plant-based with me, so he doesn't have much of opinion. My mom, she actually worried a little bit at the beginning, but then after she sees me in person, how healthy I am now and how happy I am now and improve inside and out of who I am, she actually eating plant-based when she's being with me. My sister, I have two sisters. I haven't met one, my middle sister, she's in Korea, so I haven't met her after I became plant-based. But my older sister, I just met her last week. She is considering eating more plant-based food now that I introduced her a lot of different type of plant-based food that it's not only eating vegetables and tofu, and she's super into it. And she also sees my figure change and my skin change and my mind change, and she sees my inside and out changing. So she is very interesting, becoming like a flexitarian that who consume a lot of plant-based food. Next question is from Sirena Whale. She said, I obviously know the pros of living in beautiful Hawaii. Yes. But what are some cons you may have experienced? Good question. Living in Hawaii, by the way, is such a blessing. I'm so grateful that we had a chance to living in Maui in this beautiful nature with this gorgeous view, with the beautiful culture and people. It's just such a privilege, to be honest. You know the pros, how beautiful it is here. The weather is amazing. I mean, right now it doesn't look that amazing. I'm being in the cloud, but it's amazing. Close with this nature like this is just something. It's just fulfills to your spiritual being as a human being. I just love being this close to the ocean, to the mountain, to the trees, and to the animals and things like that. I just really, really love. And I love food here, even though we don't eat seafood. Before, when we ate seafood, the food is here fantastic. So yeah, all those pros are fantastic, but there's a cons. Like, anything and everything comes with pros and cons. So the cons of living in Hawaii is how hard to get some of the ingredients for my groceries, to be honest. Yeah, so that's definitely con. Some of the Korean ingredients I want to get. And yeah, I mean, there is a huge, amazing collection of Asian ingredients. You can get any grocery store in Hawaii, which is fantastic. But I'm talking about a little more specialty ingredients that is hard to find in Hawaii. Another con in living in Hawaii, only if you are not from here, is that if you are from here, all your families and friends are here, but my family and friends are in mainland, and they are too far away, to be honest. That's a really big cons for us, because we miss our family, spending time together and friends all together in California, in Texas, and so we miss that time a lot. And for family or us to visiting to see each other, it costs a lot of money and a lot of time. So that's a big con for us. Havengard, congratulations on 2 million. Thank you. Can you do a skincare routine? I had this question so many times. I guess I should. I actually shared some products on Instagram story whenever I was, after I done shower, when I'm just applying products on my face in the morning. Actually a few times, but I'm still getting so many questions about my skincare routine that I do not have a routine. But honestly, if you eat clean, drinking enough water, your skin actually will take care of itself by itself. The same person asked, I've been looking for environmental friendly skincare, but no luck yet. I understand. It's really hard. What I did is I changed my shampoo to shampoo bar and body wash to the soap bar, that I don't produce any more plastic. I didn't change everything, all my products that way, but I changed my shampoo, my body wash. I think that's only two that I changed so far. I was trying to change my face wash as well, but then I did not like it, and I haven't found the right soap bar that works great for me, my skin yet. So I'm still sticking on that what I used to use before. But if you guys have any great suggestion or recommendation for the face wash soap bar, please let me know. But for the shampoo, I use a Viore. I will put the link down below. The shampoo that I'm using, it's amazing. I love that shampoo. It's just a soap bar, no plastic. Oh, I love the shampoo. And my hair stays a lot drier and more volume, little longer. And the body wash also, the soap bar that I'm using is also from same brand, which is like, I really like that soap bar. So anyways, the person's question was, will you switch to zero waste lifestyle at one point? That's why I was mentioning all that. Like I said, I also changed my, what do you call, like a puff thing that you rub your body to just a towel that I can just wash instead of keep changing. After I did it, I'm like, I got so shocked, like how long I've been using that unnecessary plastic puff thing on my body for no reason when I was able to use this little towel and it works great on your skin too. I'm like, I cannot believe I've been not using this long. So anyways, and I changed my dish scrubbing to what do you call, loofah, the natural source of it. That it's like it's actually like a vegetable kind of thing. You dry it and it's kind of little. It's like same thing as a dish scrub. So I'm using that right now in my kitchen. So that's so far how I reduced my stuff, and I haven't purchased a Ziploc bag for over a year now. Like, even though I don't purchase Ziploc bags, it just keep coming to my life. I cannot believe it. And so I've been reusing those. I washed those bags and I've been reusing those. And a lot of people recommended me to buy this silicone Ziploc bag, but like I don't want to purchase another products when I can just keep reusing what I already have. I know it's not like luxury looking, but I don't want to necessarily purchase and have another products. But yeah, I'm interested in zero waste lifestyle, but I don't think I can ever get to that point, to be honest. Leo asked, congratulations, thank you. And what have been your to-go plant-based dish that you love to make? Chow fan. I told you on the chow fan recipe video title, I make at least twice a week. I'm no kidding. It's my to-go dish. It's so easy, so delicious. It hits the spot. It is amazing just by itself, but it's amazing with beer, amazing with wine. It's just like I can change the vegetables, whatever vegetables I have in the refrigerator. So it's great refrigerator cleaning dish too. So yeah, chow fan is absolutely my to-go. Any Korean drama you have been watching? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've been watching so many Korean dramas recently on Netflix. So my absolute favorite right now, and by the way, my Korean drama taste is stupid, funny, light. I don't like any serious stuff. Like if I'm gonna consume my time and energy to watch something, I wanna feel good. I wanna feel good, light, and laugh and get rid of my stress. You know what I mean? I don't wanna like watch something like makes me stress and like that. You know what I mean? Right now, what I'm really enjoying is that what do you call, a business proposal on Netflix. So stupid. It's so stupid. It's like it's almost like a comic book kind of drama, but it makes me laugh a lot, so I really like it. And I also like 2521. That's also really great drama. I've been love Nam Joo-hyuk, so handsome. I'm like, oh, Nam Joo-hyuk. So, anyways, Jacob knows that I have a crush on Nam Joo-hyuk. It's okay. 39 is also really good drama. You know, Son Ye-jin is in the drama. You know, Son Ye-jin and Hyunbin is getting married. And I'm like, I have to watch a Crash Landing on You again to celebrate their wedding. Even though they don't know me, I don't know them in person. But I'm like, hey, they are getting married. I want to watch this again. So I did that. Whether casting whatever the drama that was okay too. And so yeah, those are what I'm watching right now, right at this moment. I thank you for this question. I giggled a lot. It's really- Athena Lanami, how is your experience with being plant-based and growing your own food? Amazing. I think it's really fantastic. I don't think I even like, let's just say if I move out from this house, I don't think I can ever live my life again without my own garden. Having my own garden, having my own vegetables that I can grow. I experience now like maybe about 20 plus vegetables and fruits right now. And I learned what is something that I can handle and something I cannot handle. So, for example, lettuce, it's amazing to grow your own and always having in your house that is not going to wilt it in your refrigerator. It's fantastic. I don't think I can ever go back to the life that I don't have my own lettuce growing in my garden. Peppers, amazing to have in your garden. Green onions and all the herbs. It's fantastic that it's always right there for you, that you don't have to run to the store for just a bundle of basil or a bundle of parsley. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really great. I always wanted to have a garden, but then I never knew how amazing it would be. So yeah, it is fantastic to have your own garden, but I don't think I needed this big of farm though. It's fantastic that I have a coconut trees, papaya trees, and jackfruit trees, and macadamia nut tree, lemon tree, mangoes, and avocados, and sugar canes, and everything. It's so fantastic, so abundant. But I don't eat that every day. I don't take macadamia nuts and cracking every day. I'd rather go to store buy already peeled macadamia nuts. I'm being really honest. Now I learned that to live the lifestyle that I want, that I do not need a whole entire farm, but I just need a good big size of garden that I can grow all my vegetables and herbs and some of the fruits that I like. And I mean, that's all I need. Missava 214 asked, what is the best vegan option meal you've had in Hawaii? I will just only say only based in Maui because I know there's a tons of great options in Oahu, and I haven't really tried the vegan restaurants in Oahu. I heard that there is a vegan izakaya in Oahu. I'm dying to dine in. Hopefully sometime this month because I'm going back to H Mart in Oahu, so I can happen to stop by there. But anyways, in Maui there's not restaurant, it's a food truck called Aloha Eat. Aloha Eat. It's the food truck is in one in Lahaina and one in front of Costco. There are fish taco. It's really good. I love their fish tacos. So simple. It's not complicated like 5-star restaurant dish, but quick, delicious, simple, delicious. That's what I care. It's really great. Costco stop fish taco day. It's always good. There's another one called Farmacy. Farmacy spelled with farm, Farm. They are jackfruit taco. So good. You must try their jackfruit taco. So good. So the jackfruit is actually, I believe, it's like a fresh young jackfruit. They just char and grill. So good. Another one that I want to recommend you is the Moku Root in Maui. So it's a zero waste restaurant. Super cool concept. I love the vibe of that restaurant, and I love their food. There's nothing that pops up in my head. This you must try this recipe because all the food is just okay to me. I'm sorry, but I love what they're doing. It's not blow your mind delicious food, but I love their concept and what they're trying to do. I really admire that. So that's why I dine in their restaurant really often because I believe what they believe and I want to support that. Turu Gemma asked, do you have a spiritual practice? Yoga, meditation, Qigong, reading. Congrats on 2 million. Thank you. Yeah, I do yoga every day, and while I'm doing yoga, there's a time I do meditation. Meditation for me is kind of in and out, like on and off. To be honest, I don't do every day, but what I do as a spiritual practice is that trying to be aware, if that makes sense. Every time I just remember that I just trying to be aware what's around me, what is surrounding me, like right this moment, right now. Like while I'm talking, I'm trying to practice it too. It's a really great practice to be that moment, to be present. And I realize that more I do it, more I be in peace, if that makes sense. And I do read a lot. I love the book Transurfing. That's the book title. If you haven't read that one yet, I highly recommend. If you like secret kind of stuff, the Transurfing is really amazing book. I just obsessed with that book. I read it so many times, and I'm listening the book too. And yeah, I trying to listen or read anything about taking care of your body or your brain and your thoughts and your spirit and all the stuff every day, minimum 30 minutes every day. And I think it's been helping me a lot, as I have a huge emotional swings, ups and downs, and more than regular people. And it is not healthy, to be honest, and it is not healthy for people who are around you as well. So I was trying to do more of those practice, not only for myself, but also people who I love being around me, because I want them to be around me as close as they want, and be happy being with me, not being stressful being around me. You know what I mean? Luna Cat asked, is the cat officially living with you inside the house? And do you consider her your pet? You're talking about Bella. So Bella is our cat, yes. But she's not living in the house with us. It's not because of we don't want her to be inside, but because she is outside the cat. I honestly her to be inside the cat with like cuddling with me every day, all day, but she's outside the cat that she has to be outside. She just want to be outside. She's very happy being outside. So she comes at home at nighttime to sleep. Not every day. I would say like 5 days a week. She sleeps in her room, which is a second bathroom. That's her room. She's like a teenager. She come home at late night, eat, and she just straight to go to her room. And sleep. So yeah, she is our cat. We love taking care of her. She probably thinks that she's taking care of us, which is I'm really grateful for. I think that was all the question that I was able to answer today, and I'm so thankful for all the people who congratulate and ask all the questions. And I also wanted to give you a quick update about my plant-based life, because I also got this question a lot through Instagram DMs and emails from you guys. Just a quick update that I actually wrote down here what has changed in my life after I became plant-based and what's the pros and cons of being plant-based. I think I mentioned a lot already about pros and cons about life changing and how hard to eating out at the restaurant and things like that. But here's a good changes after I became plant-based, and I will read it right here. So first, I sleep so much better than before, and I fall asleep so easily and I wake up so much more refreshing. So before plant-based, I was the person, I'm pretty sure most of you kind of like this too, that it takes like hours for me to falling asleep. It doesn't matter if I'm reading, watching something on YouTube, or just like closing my eyes trying to go to sleep. It doesn't matter what I'm trying to do. It takes minimum 2 hours to go to sleep. And that was my life, 37 years. But right now, I lay down, I watch a couple of videos, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm out. Maybe it has to do being in Hawaii as well, where we live. There's no ambulance lights. It's like so dark, so quiet. That also helps too. That there's no distraction to go to sleep. It's drastically different that I go to sleep and fall asleep so easily, so pleasantly, and I wake up so refreshing without no alarm, anything. I wake up like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, every morning. I just naturally wake up and I feel amazing. And second thing is there's no tiredness after eating a meal. Before, after I'm done eating, that I'm like, oh, I need to like need to lay down, or oh, it's so heavy on my tummy, like oh, I'm like uncomfortable. The meal was great, but I'm so uncomfortable. There's just so many moments like that. But after eating plant-based, I'm more feel after I'm eating, I'm more energetic, and I'm like never felt like so heavy that I feel like I need to lay down. I guess my body likes this fuel better. And I understand everybody's different, that like maybe for you keto diet works amazing. I actually tried keto like 5 years ago or something like that. It wasn't for me. Like 2 days later, I had to quit because the constant headache, and like I could not consume that much fat and protein, to be honest. And I did not like it at all, and my body didn't like it either. But plant-based just clicked with my body, and you can tell I love it, and my body is loving it as well. And number 3 is feel naturally lighter, physically, emotionally, it's lighter. Oh, and the fourth thing, my morning breath. I would say 80% is gone. Actually, 90%. 90% is gone. Everybody knows morning breath. Like you guys have morning breath. I have morning. I had morning breath too, and before it smelled like shit, like literally smelled like shit. It's not anymore. Even Jacob's morning breath was really bad too. Not anymore. This was actually one of the physical things that we noticed about a month later being plant-based. Yes, we brush our teeth before go to bed and floss it too, but still was smell like shit before. And you need to remember morning breath is not only coming from your mouth, but it's coming from your guts. My bathroom life got improved, which is great. My energy level got so much up. Before I get tired so easily. My energy level 너무 저질이었어요. 진짜 완전 저질. 완전 저질 체력. And my overall skin got improved. I got so much compliments from you guys, so thank you. That my skin it just got a lot more smoother and cleaner look, which is I'm really grateful for. That I never had a problem with pimples and stuff before, anyways. But like I can tell it got like every time when I'm washing my face, it got a lot more smoother and a lot more clear looking on the mirror when I'm looking at it too. And it has to be being in Hawaii as well, because it's so. It's very moisturized, and it's not dry air here. It's very humid, and it's just a perfect amount of humid that like my skin love. First couple of months after I became plant-based, I was a farting machine. No kidding, I was a farting machine. But before even I became plant-based, I'm not gonna lie, I fart a lot. I used to fart a lot, right? A lot. Like I almost should be really bad for environment. Like that much. After a couple of months later being plant-based, I'm so shocked, I got even gassier than before. I'm like, I could not believe, I didn't even know that was possible. But now, no gassy anymore. I'm like, I won't say gas free, but like I believe this is normal amount. Like I'm very happy. I know it doesn't have to do anything with the diet, but I feel like I'm more connected with myself and the universe more, and more easier to practice my spiritual practice. I think it just in my head, like because monks doing and all that, maybe just in my head that I'm thinking that way, but I think it helps me to be more being aware, practice spiritual being and things like that. It's very helpful. Obviously, keep losing weight to healthy way, and able to wear clothes that I wasn't able to wear for a long time. I'm not gonna lie, I love the fact that I'm able to, and I feel a lot more healthier and stronger as well now. And lastly, the biggest part is that I'm very, very proud of myself, of my decision, and that I'm able to keep going. I really believe on what I do right now, which is huge. Everybody believes in different things in their life, and this is what I believe, and I love the fact that I am standing with my 2 feet strongly and proudly of what I believe with my whole being. So I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want more authentic, delicious plant-based recipes, make sure to subscribe my channel. And I hope this was very inspirations for you to try better in your life. You don't have to be plant-based to more spiritual being to be happy, none of that. But do your own practice and be you and do whatever works for you. And I only wish you happiness and healthy and wealth and all the love in your life. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.